Hello everyone, it's Nerds here. Today I'm making a video on how to use my SimpleWarps plugin, and it's really simple actually. So first thing, let's add a warp. /add warp. You can also do /set warp, and then the name. So we'll just do video warp set at your location. So now you can do /warp, and it lists it, and it shows that that is the only warp that we have. We can move a little bit over here. Add warp tutorial. Warp tutorial. So now we have warp video, which takes me to this. Warp tutorial. Takes me over here. Permissions for these. If you want people to be able to do these, you have to use the warps, you have to give them SimpleWarps.cmd.warp and then SimpleWarps dot, it's either warp or warps, I'm not sure, and then dot, and then if you do the little star symbol thing, it'll give them access to warp to all warps, or you can give them just the name of the warp. So if you had this or warps, I'm not sure what this permission is here. But if they had this one along with this permission, they would only be able to do the video warp. Like they could do /warp video, and it would say you've been teleported, and then if they try to do /warp tutorial, it would just give them an error saying you don't have permission for this warp. Signs, warp signs, which is a big part of the plugin. You place the sign. You do this warp. This is not case sensitive, so you can actually just do warp. The name of the warp, so we'll do video. Leave this line blank, and then on this one, if you want to, you can type something, but this really doesn't affect it. I'll just say the video warp. So you hit done. It changes the sign. SimpleWarps video, nerds WB nerds, the video war, and then it cuts it off because the color takes up one of the spaces, so it doesn't quite, or two of the spaces, so it doesn't quite get in there. So then if you right click on this, it brings you to the video warp. Now how this works is first off, /add warp requires the SimpleWarps.cmd.add. If you want to remove a warp, /remove warp or /del warp, and then I'll do video. That requires SimpleWarps.cmd.remove. To use or to make a sign, SimpleWarps.sign.create. To use a SimpleWarp sign, SimpleWarps.sign.use. If you want them to be able to use all of the warp signs, regardless if they have permission for that specific warp, you do sign.all, but you also have to have sign.used. It doesn't encompass that or whatever, so you have to have both of them. And that's pretty much that. And I believe that if I right click this, it should change the sign because it no longer has this warp. I guess not. But as you can see, it's not bringing us to it. It's probably spamming the console with errors, but I guess I'll fix that. But yeah, see, it's not teleporting us because I deleted the warp. Or we can add warp video, and then it'll bring us to it. So yeah, that's my video tutorial on SimpleWarps. Thanks for watching.